Hi Taurus, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Starting off with the Ten of Swords. I'm seeing you end something that may have felt very difficult to you. However, you know that you needed to do this in order to get closer to what it was that you wanted. So now it comes time to make a decision. You may be taking a break, pulling back your energy altogether from something that you're recognizing it's now come time to do. Like, you could have been going through something that felt draining as well. And what you wanted was like a break from something that had just been carrying on. Maybe you felt like you had been caught up in some type of cycle that just felt like it continued repeating itself, and you're finally getting to a place where you're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I'm done. I'm seeing something like that here. This can be a habit, a relationship, anything that you had been involved in that you felt was like really weighing on you, depleting your energy in some type of way. Yeah, like I'm seeing you feel just like emotionally exhausted from something. And you're like, it's really time to call my energy back to me to understand what exactly I was feeling and where I'm being led. For some of you, there may be a message that you're receiving from someone. I'm looking at the Queen of Cups over here. This would be like something emotional or sentimental that you're receiving. But you may, I don't know, this may feel heavy to you, whatever it is. I'm seeing it be tied into love. It's like maybe you're feeling stressed out even by like the gravity of what it is that you're feeling. And you're recognizing how to better bring balance to a relationship that you have. And this may be by prioritizing yourself here. Because you may feel like you've been taking on a lot and you need to take a break from something, or you need to rest or collect yourself a bit in order to better help you manage the stress that you've been feeling. Yeah, even from an energetic standpoint, it's like you could have been doing something and you're like, as much as you were doing, you may have felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. So it's like there may have been a sense of like even stagnancy that you were feeling. But I'm seeing you're about to be shifting into gear here. Something that you had been patiently waiting for is going to be happening for you. But it may have been difficult to sit in a period of waiting and thinking. But I'm seeing because you're deciding to take care of yourself here, you're feeling more in touch because of it. And maybe you were trying to like get to the center of yourself and you knew you needed to end something because it was maybe somehow getting in the way of the connection that you have with yourself. So I'm seeing you like strengthening the bond that you have to your core. I'm looking at Saturn, Pluto, Libra, and Cancer. For some of you, you may be reconnecting or having a conversation with someone from your past. This can be an old friend. There's also a sense of going through a big change here. And maybe you're even recognizing this when you look within, like the ways that you've made progress. Understanding maybe even what needs to change in order for you to get closer to what it is that you're looking for. For some of you, there was definitely a feeling of needing to move on from something or shed something. But maybe you had to have a conversation with someone in order to like truly move on from it. For some of you, you even feel like this is, there's a relationship that you've had, like someone you've had history with, that that you feel like you're making progress within the dynamic with this person because of how things are changing. It feels like a change that's based in how you're changing, Taurus, and maybe that's making like some type of relationship that you had change too, like the effect that it's having on it. Yeah, it feels like maybe even tying up a loose end when it came to somebody that you have history with, someone you had a relationship with for a while or a past relationship, or yeah, again, somebody you have history with. There could have been some sort of discord within the relationship, or you could have felt let down about the way that things went, or things hadn't gone as expected. You could have like had a disagreement with this person or some sort of argument, and it's something you needed time to reflect on. I'm looking at Virgo and Scorpio. But I'm seeing that the changes that you're making are really helping bring you a sense of clarity. And it's because you've been like looking in more and understanding what's been going on in that space when you've been reflecting. And I think you're getting a better idea of where it is that you want to go and what it is that you don't want to be repeating again, especially in relation to past experiences. So I'm seeing you like really be able to like make progress within something that maybe had been keeping you stuck a little bit. You could be understanding as well, there you are. You could have been understanding as well how a past relationship had been affecting your current relationships too, and like what effect that had had on the ways that you were interacting currently. Because now I'm seeing you enter into a space with someone. I'm looking at Gemini, the Sun, and I'm looking at you, Taurus. And there's a sense of finding happiness within a dynamic that you have with someone that you're close with, and feeling also like you have some sort of like shared background or belief system or life philosophy, something that you have in common with this person. And it's something that like really allows you to connect with them as well. Even on an intuitive front, you may feel very connected with this person. There's a sense of there being like an equal emotional exchange that you have with this person too. Yeah, like maybe you feel like you guys have maybe even a similar love language, something like that, so you guys can understand each other. I'm looking at the Lovers and the Sun and the Hierophant, and I'm looking at the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups here. So it seems like a very loving relationship, a very loving exchange that you have with this person. Of course, this can be something platonic, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but whatever it is, there's a sense of having like some sort of shared foundational belief system. Maybe you enjoy doing like creative things together, or there's something about the way that you express yourself that vibes well with this person. You definitely feel in tune with them. And definitely feel a sense of like exploring emotions, and you feel like there's an equal exchange on that front. Definitely a feeling of like things falling into place for sure with this person. Alright, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.